Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to one of Tanks Blitz. We're here going to be doing a review of the AMX 31ER prototype, which is a premium tier 9 tank which was only available in the loot crates, which I do not like very much, but I wanted the tank, which is the only reason that people actually got the loot crates, because nobody wanted anything from them apart from maybe the gold and the tank. That's the only two things that people really want from the loot crates. But, you know, there's the loot crates. It's not quite as bad as gambling. But anyway, that's a whole different subject. So yes, the AMX 31ER. It's a very good tier 9 medium tank. It is my only tier 9 medium tank. The Kampfpanzer doesn't really count. It's a sort of heavy main battle tank. So yeah, this is the only actual tier 9 medium tank that I have. So it does have 1,650 HP, which is alright, I guess. What else can we compare it to? I mean, the French don't actually have a tier 9 medium tank, so nothing in France. China, you do have the WZ-120-1 with 650. 1650 even. Then you have, of course, got the Type 61, which has got 1620 HP. You've got the Centurion 7.1. There you go. With the Mark 9 turret, does have 1670 HP. As for the Russians, well, yeah, T-54. Mod 1949, 1600 HP is all that gets. As for the Germans, you have, of course, got the E50 and the Leopard Prot. The Leo Prot does get 1650, so it gets the same. As for the E50, there we go, 1700. And then as for the Americans, they, of course, have got the Patton, which has got 1650, and then the T-54 E1, which gets 1650 as standard. So our 1650 is in the good to upper, the average to upper layer of HP, which is very nice. So it does have decent enough survivability in that regard. However, yeah, the 48% protection, only 80 frontal hull, 30 sides and rear. Turret front 150, alright, yeah, but still 80 side and 40 rear. As for the characteristics, 48% protection, 66% firepower, 78% shot effectiveness, and 72% maneuverability. So yeah, 150 frontal turret, pretty much only this area, as well as the front, I guess. If you were to hit in the gun mantlet, I guess it might not go through, but even so, 150 at tier 9, still not that great in terms of armour. I mean, for example, the Kampfpanzer, that does only have 120 frontal hull, but it does have 200 frontal turret with slopes. But yeah, 150 front, it is sloped, but unless you really angle it, stuff's going to get through there easy. And yeah, the same's with the turret front of the AMX, so yeah, it's not very survivable really. It only weighs 33 tons with a 710 horsepower engine, which means that it has got a 60 kilometers per hour top speed, plus decent enough power to weight. It has a 56.32 hull traverse and a 41.72 turret traverse, which is good. That's a good traverse. The turret traverse, quick enough. I mean, if you compare it to the 75, for example, which only gets, where are we, 16.69 degrees per second of turret traverse, and if you look at the Kampfpanzer, that only gets a 21.87 turret traverse. So with basically double that, yeah, it's quick turret traverse. It's decent enough at snapshotting on the move, which we will see. As for the engine, it gets a SOFAM 12 GS DS, which has got a 15% chance of throwing impact. Yeah, decent enough engine power, propels it pretty quick. There's the turret, 260 meters view range, plus with your coated optics that will go up to like 275 maybe or something. So yeah, decent enough view range. As for your suspension, 32.7 ton load limit, so yeah. And then, yeah, decent enough hull traverse. But now we come to the gun, which is one of the best things about the tank, really. It's a 100mm SA-47, so the same sort of gun as is mounted on the Lorraine. Sorry, no, the Lorraine's not in the game, is it? But on the AMX 50-100, there we go. So it's the same gun as on there. It's also the second best gun on the 50-120. Obviously behind the namely 120 SA-46. And yeah, it's a good gun. It has got an 8.52 rate of fire rounds per minute with a gun rammer, which means it has got a 7-second reload, I think. Very good average pen, 232, which is that's decent enough pen, especially for a medium tank. You can face off against heavies practically with that sort of pen. 263 with APCR, 50 with HE, so yeah, not going to get through much with that. 310 average damage with your AP, yep, standard 100. These are basically the same stats as you would find on the 50-100, so nothing really matters. Well, lots of stuff does matter, but nothing's really that surprising, because we all know the average pen of the French 100s. We all know the average damage, 260 with AP, 350 with HE, yeah, same as on any other sort of 100mm. Dispersion, 0.34, fairly accurate. It's quite an accurate gun. Decent enough aim time, 4.2 seconds, that's pretty quick. It's not as bad as the Russians, at least. I mean, if you look at the 128, that has got a 5.6 second aim time. The Kampfpanzer, again, the 150, 152 sort of gun, 4.6 second aim time. So yeah, pretty slow. So yeah, this has got a decent enough aim time. As for the other things, yeah, nothing more to look at on there. As for your ammo, you carry 50 rounds in total, so you can change that up as you want with AP, APCR and HE, so yeah, plenty to carry you through the battle. As for your provisions, you've got your standard and improved fuel for 3 and 10% respectively to engine power and turret traverse. Then you've got your canned pate and your hot coffee for 3 and 10% respectively to crew mastery. Then you've got your protective kits, 15% to protection of crew from injuries, 10% speed and module repair, 20% fire protection and 10% ammo and fuel tank durability. So you can mount them as you wish on your tank. Then you've got your standard repair, first aid, fire extinguisher. Then you've got your engine power boost, 20% engine power for 15 seconds, your adrenaline, 20% to load speed, and 10% chance of damaging enemy vehicle modules for 15 seconds. And then your multi-purpose, which is those 3 things rolled into one, so you can go ahead and mount them as you wish. But now we come to the equipment. So yeah, definitely gun rammer. You don't need any extra pen. 232, definitely good enough for a medium tank. At tier 9, easily able to get around the sides and rears of tanks, and that's plenty of penetration for sides and rears of heavies. So yeah, definitely your gun rammer. Then yeah, improved modules for the extra track, fuel tank and ammo durability. Yeah, it's just a better choice. Then definitely coated optics. 286 is what your view range goes up to, and that's decent enough view range. You do have a good base view range, so yeah, definitely go with coated optics. You're a medium tank, you're not going to be sitting camping in a bush. You can do, but it's not advised. It's not a sniper, it's a medium. So yeah, and then I would say supercharge for the increased chance of hitting and penetrating from a distance for the extra shell velocity and the decrease in penetration loss over distance. So definitely then supercharge. Then not enhanced armor, definitely improved assembly. You have no armor to speak of, so enhanced armor does nothing for you. Then I would say engine accelerator for the extra engine power, just better acceleration. Gives a minor buff to your traverse anyway, almost up to 60 degrees per second. So yeah, definitely go with engine accelerator over improved control. Then vertical stabilizers. It's a very good tank at snapshotting, I find. It does have good accuracy and a decent enough aim time, plus the turret traverse pretty quick, so it's good at firing on the move, also good at snapshotting, so definitely vertical stabilizers for that. You could go with a refined gun, but I think vertical stabilizers will be far better choice. then your choice of whatever the hell those two things are, and the same with them. Yeah, overall that is the AMX 31AR prototype. It's a good medium tank, very good mobile, very good gun, decent enough turret traverse, mobility as well, very good. Yeah, it's an overall very nice medium tank to drive. Yeah, shortcomings of course, lack of armour, but then it's basically a French Leopard, so if you're good at the Leopards, you'll be good at this, pretty much, is what I'm saying. So yeah, I'll thank you all for watching, and goodbye.